Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys some of the things that I've been enjoying for the month of February. So obviously this is going to be something new for me because this is going to be my first monthly favorites. I have things from books, magazines, makeups, even wine suggestions that I've also enjoyed. So I hope you guys like it. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Mion. I just graduated from, I graduated in December. So I graduated from Barry University with my master's in social work. Ultimately, my goal with this channel is to bring awareness to what social work really is. You know, we have this stigma on social work that all they do is take kids from their families, which isn't true. So I want to be here to really shed light and educate people on the many roles and many hats that social workers wear, as well as the process of post-grad life in terms of job hunting, fixing your resume, cover letters, and just to show you guys my perspective of what my post-grad life is like living in Miami. Eventually I would like to grow my channel into like lifestyles, maybe makeup, workout videos, but for now I just want to focus on post-grad, social work, and mental health content. So if this really intrigued you guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love for you guys to come along for the ride. So yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, so let's start on the literature aspect of my monthly favorites. So one thing that I've been picking up or going out of my way to find are the special time editions of mental health. So I've been seeing these around like the Publix or like your my local grocery stores. So the reason why I really like these magazines is because it really talks about mental health and stress. Like for example, the mental health and new understanding of mental health, they have articles from how anxiety contributes to high blood pressure, or even for the stress magazine, there's an article where it talks about the statistics of stress and doctors. So you do get a wide range of stress in different aspects and different careers. So I thought that was very interesting. And obviously some of the things that were mentioned in these magazines is I've learned it in class, or like when I was in program, like through my mind and body class, or like my neurobiology class. So some of these things I've already learned, but what I found helpful was that it kind of reinforced what I've learned in class. I also found one where it talked about alternative medicine, where it talks about holistic approaches to stress, or if holistic approaches to diseases that people go through on a day-to-day basis. So I think I'm going to purchase that magazine soon. They also have one that talks about the subject of gender with male and female. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I believe they're $15. We got this one at BJ's, and this was $15. And then we found this one surprisingly at Michael's art store, and this was also like $15. So I think these are honestly a good deal because you're ultimately learning about the background aspects of mental health, the importance of mental health, and how self-care is important, but also like the fundamentals and the foundation of stress and the brain and how the mind and body works, which is something that my program at Barry really stressed. We even have a specific class that's dedicated to understanding the brain and how it is affected by stress in the environment. So as a person who advocates for mental health and mental health awareness and self-care, it's very important that you learn the fundamentals of stress and mental health. So I think these definitely hit home and touch base on that. So if you come across these, I would honestly urge you guys to purchase these and read them. So the next thing I want to mention is this book that I've been reading. I have one more chapter to finish. It's called The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. So sorry, Peter, he ripped a piece of my cover off the other night, so that's why you see a little rip. But basically this book, it's called The Tipping Point: How Little Things Can Make a Big Difference. Let me just read to you guys the back part so that way I don't spoil the book if you guys are interested in reading it. So the tipping point is that magic moment when an idea, trend, or social behavior crosses a threshold, tips, and spread like wildfire. Just as a single person can start an epidemic of the flu, so too can a small but precisely targeted push cause a fashion trend. the popularity of a new product, or a drop in the crime rate. This best-selling book, in which Malcolm Gladwell brilliantly illuminates the tipping point phenomena, is already changing the way people throughout the world think about selling products and disseminating ideas. Based on the trend and threshold, an example that he used was Sesame Street. Sesame Street was created during this... he wrote it in the book. It was either the 60s or the 70s, where producer realized that a lot of low-income areas, they weren't receiving the best education during that time. So what better way to try to promote and increase education if not through TV? Back then, a lot of people did not use TV as a resource to spread education. A lot of people did not believe TV was a good media to use. So this producer, and I believe she had a team where they created Sesame Street, and the way they created Sesame Street was to promote education, and how they went about creating Sesame Street, and based on the characters they used, the way they strategized each episodes of showing to the kids, and a lot went into it. So based on that, it created a ripple effect of educating the youth. Because that tipped, it also created a sticking point. Now, sticking point to Malcolm Gladwell was basically something that was very memorable to viewers and to people. We all grew up watching Sesame Street. That was something that was memorable because it stick. So this book goes more in depth. Ultimately, you can think of it as fashion trends exploding and becoming so popular around the world. Honestly, I really do like this book. And if you're into trends, tipping points, and understanding how societal norm operates on trends, then I would honestly suggest this book. So my next monthly favorite are two separate items, but they go hand in hand. I've been seeing bullet journals for a while on my Instagram and YouTube. So I've always watched like Amanda Rach Lee. She has amazing bullet journal ideas. Like, her doodles are amazing. So that really inspired me to buy my own bullet journal, because I mean, I like to doodle, but I'm not like a professional like her. However, I like the idea of customizing my own layout to cater to my own needs and like my day-to-day stuff. It's the Leuchttrum 1917. I think I'm saying this wrong, I'm so sorry. And it's the standard book size. It's dotted, so I don't know if you guys can see it. So to go with my journal, the mild liner markers, it comes in like, I think I have like 12 or 15 different colors. I just grabbed these because these were closer. So like the tips are very nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Tips are very slanted and cool. I'm able to make different shapes with them, and I designed them. My bullet journal isn't that elaborate. I try to make it fun and colorful as much as I can, but ultimately I may transition to like a minimal look because I don't want to overthink my bullet journal. Bullet journaling should not be stressful. So it should be used as an outlet to be creative, to fit it to your needs and how you are. So ultimately, I think I might transition to just like a minimal bullet journaling with like color coding and stuff like that. The next items that I want to mention are makeup related. So what I've been using on my face lately, and it's on my face now, is the Covergirl TruBlend Matte Made in the color, if I can find it, M30 Honey Mail. So I use this a lot on the day-to-day when I'm going out, whether I'm going to the office or whether I'm just making a video, whatever the case may be. I think this is pretty cool. It's full coverage. I really like it. So to go with my Covergirl TruBlend, I use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro and Glow in concealer in the color Nude Beige 03. So I paired these two together. I use this to cover like my dark circles. So these are my two favorites in terms of makeup. Full coverage, love them, very affordable at Target. So definitely check them out if you can. My second to last item I think that I'm going to mention is a type of wine that Eli gave me. Please purchase this only if you're 21 and over. Can't stress that enough, 21 and over, please. So my monthly favorite wine that I love so much is the Ron's Chillable Red. This, oh my goodness, I love this red wine so much. The thing about me is that I am not a dry wine kind of person. It's just, people have been trying to get me to like be on that dry wine boat, but no, that's just not me. No, So I like sweet wine. I like dessert wine. I like my wine to be sweet. I can do a middle, like sweet and dry. And this is what, to me, this is what the Ron's Chillable Red. It's like a good middle, to me at least. So wait, let me just read what is like the actual information about the Ron Chillable Red. So basically it comes from California. It's a light body red blend filled with fresh flavors of strawberry, raspberry, and black cherry. A touch of sweetness and slight spritz create a refreshing wine that's best served chill or even over ice. That explains a lot. This has been like one of my go-tos if I'm feeling fancy for like one glass of wine for the day. I go to this. This is like my baby. I do have other favorites, so I think I'm going to mention those in like months to come, so that way you guys can get like a wide range of wines, so you guys can either try it for yourself or gift it to other people, like your loved ones. So yeah, Ron's Chillable Red's the best. If you are into sweets, dessert wine, or like in the middle like I am, this is like a good one to go. So the last item I want to mention is, obviously if you follow me on Instagram, you know where I'm at every night, sometimes in the mornings, is Bodytek. I've been doing Bodytek now for like a month and a half, and I must say that I've seen small results for me that I would have never seen if I worked out by myself. So if you're not familiar with Bodytek, Bodytek is based in Florida. There are different locations in Wynwood, Pembroke Pines, Wilton Manors. There are other places too, I can't remember. But basically it's a studio that focuses on HIIT workouts. Now if you're not familiar with HIIT workouts, the way I remember it personally is through Insanity, Shanti's workouts, where the goal is to shoot your heart rate up for a certain period of time, for a short period of time, and to then have short rest periods. Ultimately, these are, I believe, anaerobic workouts. I think I'm saying that right. And so it's a form of cardio workout, and this definitely helps you to build your endurance and then ultimately increase your heart rate in order for you to like lose that to lose weight. And so I've been doing this for a month and a half, and I honestly love it. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just amazing workouts. These are like stations that they do. Each station has like 3 to 4 workouts that you do for like 30 to 45 seconds. And then like in between each workout, you get like 5 seconds of rest in order for you to like start on the new workouts. And then you go from one station to the next. You know, and so one station could be focused on arms, next station could be focused on legs, the next station could be focused on cardio. So it's a good way to have fun and to provide a variety of workouts for your body, because ultimately Bodytek focuses on full body workouts. They go out of their way to make the workouts vary from like day to day, week to week. Like I know one time we focused on strictly floor mat workouts. Like we didn't move, we just stayed on our mats, and then they created workouts that focused on your arms, your abs, cardio, your legs. So that was really different from the usual, where you go from one station to the next and each station is different. So that's one thing I do appreciate. Like the trainers, the coaches there, they're amazing. They're so nice, they're so welcoming. For the Wynwood location, we have Coach Mikey, Tiffany, Ray, and Kevin, and they each have their own personalities on what they bring to the classes. They have their own playlist, their vibe is great. Bodytek, you know, they really care about your experience. They really care about, okay, like how did you feel about this class? Do you feel like you're getting the most out of it? Like, what do you think we should do? You know, like a lot of the trainers ask us, and they also interact with us. Oh my goodness, that's one thing that I do. Like, they interact with you before and after, during class. Like, they really make you feel like they know you. If you're in the Florida area and you're interested in trying Bodytek, please check out Groupon. I believe they are doing their promotion. I'm not sure yet, but I believe they're doing their 2-week free class promotion, where, you know, you take their classes for 2 weeks just to get a feel for it. Or if not, I believe the first class is free. So if you are interested in going, please let me know. I will gladly go with you, because I know sometimes the first class can be intimidating, especially by yourself. If you plan on going to the Wynwood location, go and meet Jonathan. Trust me, this isn't a sponsorship. They're not sponsoring me. It's just I personally like Bodytek, and I definitely benefited from it a lot mentally, physically, and I think that this can help you guys too if you're in the Florida area. Because for me, I noticed like my arms are more toned when I'm working out, or if I like actually flex, I see like more definition in the arms. Jake and Nina have definitely noticed some change, like they're starting to get their abs in, so that's pretty cool. For me, it's mainly also diet too. Like I need to like work on my balance of working out and dieting, because you know, abs are made in the kitchen, as they say. So I've been doing Bodytek for like a month and a half now, and I love it, and I would recommend this to anybody. Okay guys, I think that about wraps it up. I believe I'm done with my February monthly favorites. I hope you guys like it. If you guys have tried any of the items that I mentioned, please let me know in the comment section below. I would like to know what you guys think, or if you guys have any suggestions on what I should try. I'm more than willing and open to give it a try. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. I'll probably start doing this more for like the months to come. Like and subscribe to my channel, and like I said, if you guys are new to my channel, please come along for my journey. I hope you guys find this helpful in any way. Like I said, my goal is to really spread awareness and education content to what social work really is, as well as provide to give you guys insight on my post-grad life process and what I've been going through with jobs and job hunting and stuff like that. So yeah, so I hope you guys come along for the ride, and if you guys have any comments, please leave it down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.